Is it true that David Geffen from Geffen Records
That is correct.
came to Ireland to sign you?
That's correct. Actually, he came to Birmingham. I have to tell you that's what actually happened. We were actually doing a show in Birmingham shortly after we did the Reading Festival. And we did the Reading Festival on our own steam, which is quite unusual because we're the only unsigned act ever to have played the Reading Festival. All the rest of the bands have always been signed and had the major backing of a label. But it came about. We played the Marquee a couple of weeks beforehand, and I think John Barry or somebody like that, somebody who owned the Marquee seen us play and said he was also the organizer of the Reading Festival. I'm putting that band on, and we went on, and I'll tell you who was on. Anvil were on before us. Right, that American band that just made a big comeback recently they made a movie recently or a few years ago now, and it sort of, whatever happened to Anvil. So they were on before us, and Stevie Ray Vaughan was on after us. So it was quite a nostalgia. So after that, the record companies were clamouring to get us to sign. And yes, it was. David Geffen had flown over to Birmingham to see the band, and he put forward his proposals. But we went with Jive Records, Arista, also. Because we felt that it was closer to home. We felt, that being from the point of view of America, it might have been too far away for communication and stuff, and we had no intentions of leaving home. So, we weren't going to move ourselves to America. Never thought about that. It never entered our heads. So we went with Jive Arista in the UK and America, and the rest is history, really.
And I was watching I was doing a wee bit of research, and at one of the signing engagements in America was Whitney Houston there.
Yes, that's right. Yes. Actually, when we flew into New York for the first time, this limo picked us up, and it was crazy because we were actually driving in to the hotel that we were staying in, the record company, Arista Records, and we came on the radio. We couldn't believe it. In all the years we've been banging about Ireland, we never heard ourselves once on the radio. And we're driving into New York in this stretch limo, and who comes on the radio? Only Man We're All Crazy Now was playing. It was mind blowing, and then we were introduced to. The record company brought us in and they introduced us to Whitney, and she was only a rising star. Nobody knew who she was at this stage. And we met Randy Jackson, and one of Michael's brothers. He had produced the album for it. Was our first album. She hadn't even released it at this stage. They're saying to us, this lady's going to be a big star. And we're going, yeah, right, and true to word, it was. So yes, we met quite a few bands like that,